Hello, Z. Here's Rosie.
Hi, I'm also here. I'm not.
Yeah, you're the one playing because we're playing FF16.
Yeah.
Just as soon as I remember to
And Torgal.
unscrew the cropping. I should have like checklist for stuff to check.
Yeah.
So it can be a good professional show.
Well, last time on Final Fantasy 16, Dion had a very bad day.
Yeah.
Annabelle took the coward's way out.
Yeah. She also had a bad day, but that was okay.
Yeah. Clive has his little bro back, but he's unconscious because sick and tired and stuff. And now we gotta go talk to Otto, and I genuinely have no clue what we're gonna be doing. Because I know the next big story beat, I have no idea what the hell happens between those things. Also, the sky's purple now.
Ah, okay. It doesn't look very purple over here. I think that's just our TV being weird again.
Well, it's supposed to be like weird and gloomily colored.
Well, it is that. It's just not quite purple, I think.
Yeah.
Alcazor is here, excited for more FF. Also love the stream title. Iris is here with dancing dinos. And Eve is here to support Torgal.
Yeah.
As we all should. Obviously. Erlina is here too.
Wow.
And Gav,
He's covered blocking.
in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply.
Do you have any good news?
I won the lottery.
Depends on your definition of good.
Unfortunately, it's the Empire's lottery, so I don't think they're going to be
What do you
paid.
suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian
For those watching on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good point. The stream is titled Post-Bahamut Clarity. Might not be the title on YouTube.
It can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Those people would have icons if they had things for me. Alright, Vivian, hit us with the exposition.
That every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe. Not that you are
Because
to blame
we
for
go
the
to
Dominion's fate.
fuck shit up.
Yeah.
No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
I moved out for a reason.
Are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits.
Then why were you giving me
They'll be
shit?
back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
But really, it's like, okay, no one could have known that all that shit with Dion was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's true. But also, we did go there to bust up a mother crystal.
Yeah, it was gonna get crazy no matter what.
I don't know.
Crazy was like the minimum. That was the
Yeah.
baseline.
Examine the facts.
Vivian's cute. I'm glad they made like an attractive, sassy-looking woman the exposition factory.
Darkened skies.
Yeah, if you gotta have one.
Yeah.
Reign over Valisthea.
I just keep expecting Arvis's head to show up.
Had already begun to wilt for want of ether, but not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces,
Guess what, Sigurd? I stooped your wife,
and those that
who is
hang
also my sister.
cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark.
When you were making that one, Nintendo?
It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon
They're
us.
gonna have to learn to light fires the normal way.
A swift end is
Oh,
more
no.
than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function,
I wonder why they're called
even the
Akashic.
strongest nation would falter.
In other words, it's bad
Rosaria
out
and
there.
the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse. while the paralyze the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little.
Eve asks, the end of days? Has anyone seen a small blue bird flying around?
Capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their
Minion just
republic to
Looks at
crumble.
Valisthea and is just like,
Elude
oh yeah, no, fuck
mere
this.
earnest.
Not even I'm crazy enough.
The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a
Torgal burps up a blue feather.
Oh no!
Torgal!
Not that one!
Oh yeah, now it looks kind of purple on the
Not my
capture.
best flourish, but it seems
The purple has arrived!
without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people.
Wait,
to
why is
defend
purple
themselves
bad? Fuck this
against
game,
the
0 out
rest
of
who will
10.
take what is theirs.
Which is only
No, we have to reclaim purple from Ultima.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing.
Chocobo.
But pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should
Why'd
the
they
king
say
will
chocobo?
intend to invade,
She's
Chocobo?
She's
he will
foreign.
to stop him.
Yeah, but they're all like that in this game, though.
Yeah. She's from the country that pronounces it Chocobo.
Chocoba?
Chocobo.
Going on vacation to Chocoba.
Chocobo sounds like a dance.
Do the Chocoba.
We're tired, so we're gonna be probably a little chill.
Yeah.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be
I am Storm. See, I'm cool. Yeah, I say neat
Let
things.
me guess. You're here about the skies.
I've got no clue,
Doctor
Clive.
Who. The oncoming storm.
It doesn't take a
Fuck
court
off.
astrologer to augur the obvious. As for
Shut your fucking cave.
that,
I mean, RTD started that one.
the
Yeah.
fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the
And then
sixth
Stephen
night,
Moffat saw that
did
episode and
the
was just like,
gods tear the sun from the firmament,
oh, I gotta use that.
casting darkness upon
And nothing else.
Nothing else.
But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
No, actually.
They're connected. That Ultima was
There was like a...
responsible.
Should I not talk over this, or...
You certainly
It's just like, remember that big ass waterfall crater thing? Yeah, maybe Ultima did it.
There is nothing divine about him.
We're gonna fuck him up.
But he wouldn't
He's
have
been
preferred
demoted
God
from
who was
being
good
God,
enough.
as of now.
He's now a
For all
demiurge.
the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss,
I'm gonna sentence Ultima to
I may have been
community
able to tell
service.
you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom.
I'm gonna make
We'll
Ultima
always be
clean
grateful for
Kupka's
it.
toilet.
First, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna give him a swirly in the toilet. And then
Incidentally, Kupka's a big fan of Taco Bell.
And on days when he's not feeling Taco Bell, he gets Mighty Taco.
What's Mighty Taco?
Another taco chain.
Well, I gathered that much. I've just never heard of that one.
Maybe it's a regional one. I don't know.
We live in the same region. We live in the same house.
I've lived here longer.
Okay, fair. I guess you've never taken me in a direction that has Mighty Taco.
Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind out of
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Otto
How
start-
terrible. Anyways, what about Martha and Isabel?
The curse breakers are spread thin, taking
Otto
steps
started
even if
smoking
I
more
can't
so that he could be the new Sid.
Let them know we're on our way.
Yeah.
But like Clive can do that. Just angst. He could just be like,
How are you doing?
Come here.
Here you go.
Oh, these are just.
Always something.
You
isn't
show
there?
me main story quests? I already knew that. Fuck you. I need potions.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Yes, George, I saw the cloud that looks like a horse.
So in the new Doctor Who specials, apparently they've already got like audio commentary you can listen to.
Uh-huh.
And apparently in the intro they did cut a part out where it would have shown the Doctor and Donna like hanging out of the TARDIS while in the vortex.
Huh.
And then they also shot that with the new cast.
Yeah.
And they showed that to like apparently like Russell T Davies like I'm the only one who liked that. And then one of the producers is like, "No, that's true. I told you I liked it." But then apparently like he ended up showing it to Stephen Moffat for his opinion, and he looks at the intro and he's like, "Cut that shot." What? But cut that shot. But isn't it cut that shot?
I mean, this just convinces me even more that it was a good shot.
And it, like Russell T Davies just explained like, yeah, like it's because of Stephen Moffat that I took it out, and David Tennant's just like, well, what's he got to do with anything anymore?
He sucks.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
I don't know. He just sounds like he's got gas.
He might need a healer for that.
Oh yeah. I did once.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, like young in elementary school, I had like horrible stomach pain. Like I couldn't like sit up straight or anything. It's just like agony. So my parents took me to the hospital to get an X-ray. So I get X-rayed, and we're waiting, and the doctor's just like, "Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just got gas." And then apparently, like as soon as that happened, I let one rip.
It just reminds me of an episode of Dexter's Lab where the computer tells him that he's got like a fatal buildup of gas or something. So he thinks he's gonna die, and he like gets everything in order. Like he goes through his whole bucket list, and he's like nice to Dee Dee and shuts down his lab and everything, and then he goes to like tell his parents about his lab because that's the last thing he wants to do. So he like stands in front of the TV and he's like, "Mother, Father, I've got something to tell you," and then just the biggest, loudest fart. You get like the Earth zoom out, and then when it goes back into the living room, like the TV is just embedded in the wall. That's the end of the episode. Just the longest, like, episode-long build-up to the most epic fart joke.
Alright. So I'm gonna get to play around with the Bahamut powers today, and I have actually never done that before.
Clive, wounded.
Let's finish him off. Oh, we're gonna protect the wounded. Woof. These are bad doggies.
Yeah, this is kind of like a bad shade of purple. So I think what Ultima is doing, he's trying to convince people purple is bad. Because they'll like lose their willpower.
Ow. All right, so it goes like faster if you dodge. There we go.
You're just trying to intimidate them by being Batman.
No, if you have the wings out, you're charging up Mega Flare, and if you dodge, it actually gets like charged up much faster.
Is this Noth's first playthrough? No, not at all.
Who's asking that?
Alcazor.
Yeah. I have completed the game normally once, and you get down here. Normally once, and also started the New Game Plus.
He's also watched a lot of Hololivers play this game.
I like Hololivers.
So I think that like at that point that counts as like a playthrough of its own.
Yeah, I think I watched Allie,
Allie,
Callie, and Ina play it. I might have watched some Kiara playing it. I can't remember. Everybody should play this game.
Allie.
These men don't have
Go and buy a PlayStation 5 and play this game if you haven't. So even though you're seeing the story and how good it is, just...
Alcazar said this because you said you never played around with Bahamut powers.
Yeah, I on my first playthrough, I mostly stuck with Phoenix, Garuda, and Titan. Once I got them.
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Jill is standing so perfectly still that I'm just imagining some sort of like Gmod nonsense where she's gonna start floating about.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
You're
When
fired.
did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha,
Community.
the scouting party's almost.
Whoa, what happened to the frame rate? That guy's stronger than the PS5.
They're not gonna make it.
Damn it all.
We'll
Well,
worry
that
about them,
sucks.
Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Just that one guy has the highest poly count in the game. So, someone from FF14 1.0 snuck back into the office. Yeah, everyone was like re-educated after that disaster, but this one guy, he snuck away. He was in the storehouse for years. Got lost in there.
Every single strand of this man's hair, even the ones that you cannot see, must be highly detailed.
Even the ones you can't see,
Even
huh?
the ones you can't see.
Like his leg hair, or
Yeah.
okay,
It's chest hair,
right.
armpit hair.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes sense.
What up, Wade?
I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
I always love when like someone's line gets interrupted, but then the other line doesn't get triggered for like another like second.
if you aren't a sight
Yeah.
for sore eyes,
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
we thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
I used to think a sight for sore eyes meant the opposite.
Fucking evil camera.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly
Did
try.
you not see me nuke those guys?
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
He's like, I was like, if your eyes are sore, you shouldn't look at anything. Like, looking at something nice isn't gonna make that better. So I thought that meant the opposite of what it means. Girl, we're hanging out with his crabs. His crab buddies.
Oh, fuck off!
See, what you should do is you should spin in the opposite direction. Or that works too.
Yeah. Ow! Who the fuck?
Noth has been watching Kamen Rider Amazon, and there was this absolutely batshit episode with like a toad beast man was the villain.
Yeah.
And he has a giant head, but underneath that he has a second smaller head, so he can take his first head off and throw it at people.
Ow. I am fucking up. I'm tired.
But then like Amazon sees like two spinning tops fighting it out, which is, you know, the precursor to Beyblade. And then he's like, wait a minute, when the head was spinning, I wasn't spinning. And then he gets a new move, he gets a spin kick to defeat him. And also, Tachibana, who's like the mentor dude, freaking attacks Mooks with a pickaxe.
It's awesome. I love it when they remember, like, oh shit, yeah, Tachibana can, like, hit people occasionally.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I feel like if you've only got one rider and you haven't got like a Taki character, then Tachibana can like be
Yeah.
badass. It'd be nice if there was occasionally like a female character who could do something other than stand around and occasionally be kidnapped, but
Oh shit, I fucked up my thingy. Whatever.
you hadn't figured that one out yet.
Ow! Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Somebody. Fire! Thank you. Thank you, Clive.
Actually did try doing a female Kamen Rider a couple times in like the original era.
Yeah.
It's like someone was like, "Boss, it turns out girls watch this show," and they would think it was cool. It would be cool if there was a female Kamen Rider. And then vetoed repeatedly.
Until the next series I'll get to, actually, Stronger, sort of. Ah!
Well, that's Tackle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was supposed to be an actual rider.
Yeah.
And they weren't allowed to do that.
Fucking turtle. Yeah, there we go. Fuck you. And then we didn't get, like, a genuine female Kamen Rider until, Kamen Rider Ryuki in the early 2000s. Don't get attached to her, because that's a death game Kamen Rider. Not a lot of people make it through that.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
He also once had the idea of doing a Kamen Rider where there were like 5 Kamen Riders. And the boss said, "No, that's stupid." So then they went to another network, and that's how Super Sentai was born.
Yeah, Ishinomori really liked the idea of, like, what if there's 5 Kamen Riders and we make them all different colors? Ultra Woman? I'm pretty sure there is an Ultra Woman. I know for a fact there's a character who's called the Mother of Ultra.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe when I get done with Showa Kamen Rider, I'll, like, dive down the Ultraman rabbit hole. Where am I going? That way. We're gonna fast travel that little bit, honestly.
I just think it's really cool if there's just a female main character who is a hero, and there's no like, "Yeah, but you're a woman, so I'm gonna treat you differently," kind of bullshit.
I've heard that.
I just want a show, and the hero is a woman.
Yeah, I've heard that in the current Kamen Rider, the secondary rider is a woman.
It's not good enough.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Ow. Ow. Keep trying it. Ah, damn it. Fuck off.
Apropos of nothing, Kill la Kill is way better than Gurren Lagann.
Fuck off, guys.
That's better.
I am not great with the mega player.
You know, not that Kill la Kill isn't intrinsically about being a girl, but like all the like people in charge of anything in that show are women, so you don't get that like stupid like bullshit.
Damn it.
You're gonna be like, "Oh, we can't possibly like, you know, we can't possibly not constantly comment if someone's a woman." I would almost praise Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who for that.
Yeah.
Except that the reason that almost no episode acknowledges that the Doctor's a woman is because they just wrote everything as generically as possible.
Yeah. I thought I could kill it with the one just... Bink.
Something's coming.
Oh, Christ. Look who's back for more.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Birds.
That is just a fucking FF14 animation he just did.
Yeah.
Like, he could have just had the Stormblood boss music start playing and I've been like, yeah, that looks right.
Nope.
I don't like my voice today. It's because I didn't sleep well.
Yeah. 100 MFPS.
Mega
flares
frames?
per second.
Oh, I see. At first I thought it said 100 MIPS, and I was like, what's a MIP in this case?
Jesus Christ, what is the camera? Oh, oh shit. Gotcha, bitch. Dwarf!
Tonight, Noth and I are going to catch up on some anime.
Yeah.
We haven't been super on top of things in this season, which is ironic because we started a podcast. But,
Yeah, anime finish!
woo. My hyper-focus for anime kind of went away. Probably partially because there's just, like, not as much in this season that has me go, like, yeah! Like, there's no 100 girlfriends in this season.
Yeah.
There's good stuff.
Do you see any more?
Just not, the hype factor isn't as real for me.
I think
Yeah.
that's
It
the
is for
last
you
of
if 7th Loop.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
It won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Kind of want to watch.
Can we make for Martha's while we can?
I don't know, maybe we'll watch more Sign of Affection today. That's nice and comfy.
I have plenty lined up. Like, we could watch quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm already at the point where it's like, oh yeah, this show's probably fine, but I'm gonna drop it because I can't keep up with this many shows.
Yeah.
And we haven't even tried everything yet.
Gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
Do you need Torgal to help?
It was a
Still
hard
one blicking.
victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear
can
the
borrow
Akashic's
Torgal if
numbers
you
are
want.
only going to rise. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Okay, bye.
Script was just like, cut back to Clive and Wade. Clive says something. They had the idea of like, oh yeah, we'll fill that in later, and then no one did.
Yeah.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar,
Oscar
of
Wesker.
House Murdoch.
I'm Jimmy.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
No.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And
All right,
spending
plan
time
B.
in the company of an outlaw
Could
seems
you
a fitting education
say for me,
one
Nico Nico
aspiring to
Ni?
take his oath.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Torgal will make this problem go away.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
And he beat the
I would not have it
shit
any
out
other
of
way.
me.
We're not skipping the tutorial this time.
Alright, that's one area. Whoop.
Whee!
Woohoo!
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
Hey, you.
And what can I do for you?
It actually means Isabel from Animal Crossing.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
That's a crossover.
Is someone gonna mod that in when the PC version comes out?
Whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And we're next.
Get like an actress to like, speak Animal Crossing style, like over all the lines.
I mean,
I don't play Animal Crossing, so I don't know what
there's
it's like.
no voice acting in Animal Crossing. It's just noises, isn't it?
Yeah, just get somebody to do the noises.
Yeah, you don't even have to. You can just take the noises
Yeah.
from Animal Crossing.
That was an evil glare.
Lady,
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
I want to kill.
the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she...
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her.
What am I fighting for? Find out in this quest.
What will be other great FF16 mods that need to be made as soon as it's possible?
We could leave.
Clown Kupka.
Clown Kupka.
Yes.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Well, he wasn't a very good captain.
We tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I've already wet myself.
Do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not if we don't. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I need new pants.
I'll have a word with him.
The booze is actually juice that makes you stop being a wimp.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
Yeah, I'm making Lubor wait because he's
Take
there.
matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
Where can I
I'd like
kill?
you to consider my needs.
What we need
Is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they
If Jill hadn't interrupted, how long would that silence have just lingered there?
It would have kept going.
It's hard to know what to believe these
Clive
days.
just staring. His edgy stare.
He's just staring. He's just like, when is she gonna tell me what I have to do?
That thing.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for
Later,
Jones.
Isabel has to talk to Jones. Be like, look, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just, I own a brothel. I can't talk in any other way.
I can't turn it off.
Don't leave me, Pa.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I got fucked up.
Got family and more. I heard the back of them glowing things found.
Leave that to us.
Let's go check
At
out
least we have an
Racist
idea
Village.
of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I don't think, I feel like that's not much of a qualifier in this world.
I think more is the very racist more. I gotta get farther away. There we go.
Boop-a-boop-boop-boom.
Let's go.
personally killed and devoured 24 bandits since last time.
I've been playing Theatrhythm, and the crazy metal version of the Chocobo theme came up from FF13 too. And I joked that, like, that's what bandits hear when Ambrosia approaches. But then later, there was, like, this epic version of the Chocobo theme, and I'm just like, maybe that's what plays in Clive's head.
Clive's just riding Ambrosia, and he's like, da 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 da
Da da da dum dum da 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 dum.
Oh no! This is a good rhythm. I should use it in something.
Did you say good rhythm? I've got a good rhythm going. It's a reference to that other game, buddy. It's funny.
Yeah. There we go.
It's that thing, you know.
Yeah, it's the Xenoblading.
Should I try?
Save your strength.
Guy?
And but the grass is undisturbed.
He's very accurate with it.
You know, maybe if Kupka had some grass, he wouldn't have been so, like, worked up all the time.
Ow! Oh shit!
I feel like in the next game they should have a grass icon.
Use this to get high.
Everyone can be a little less intense with that power.
Yeah!
Clive, that's not very sportsmanlike. You say Garuda and then you bring out the Titan Fist. Right, okay.
Yeah. Why the lightning rod power is good.
I just kept going for a while there.
Ah, almost an anime finish.
I don't think it's anime enough. It's flying through the air.
Flying through the sky, if you will.
Shiny finger!
God, I love the G Gundam openings.
But honey, I was told that Gundam is impossible to start.
By what? A bunch of milquetoast losers? It's impossible to start, or you could start the way, you know, every fucking kid in America did. Oh, hey, Gundam Wing looks cool.
You have the town's thanks.
And our bill. This is how much you owe us. Torgal ate a lot of sausages.
Torgal ate the bill.
Be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Sure.
And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
You'll get a discount.
You may live for now.
If you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
You will not get Xenia on a top.
Lady.
You will not be taking a knee to your balls.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Now I only have a 99.
Hooray! Yeah!
There you go. Man, I just want to play more theater than this.
Alright, I suppose we should actually go talk to fucking Lubor.
It's fun despite the 12 billion versions of One-Winged Angel in it. Like, that game just has, like, a little bit of an FF7 bias. It might be because you have FF7, FF7 series, and FF7 remake, and then there's, even outside of that, there's more, like, FF7 tracks remixed and various things. And it also just seems like they get to go on way longer. Like, there's so many tracks where, like, you only play, like, a little part of it, and I'd actually just be like, man, I wish I could play the whole thing. But then whenever it's One-Winged Angel, or, like, whatever frickin' FF7 track, it just goes on and on.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic.
I said,
Let's
good
just
night!
say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own.
Okay, so fuck you guys.
I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the desert hare has limits.
Perhaps
Skill
we can
issue.
talk to them.
Yeah.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
I'm sure they'll listen to Torgal. He's a good boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to show you what will happen if you don't get your shit together. And then he just hands a lump of meat to Torgal.
If you don't get your shit together, you will not get to pet the good boy. Shit, guys, we better figure this out.
Fight!
This is Street Fighter 6 free fight music starts.
Throats were slit. Blood for blood. It's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And
That's
what
not good
happens
interior
when those
decorating.
mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more?
Yeah!
We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the
While we're
only thing
talking
we're
about
buying is
this,
the bandits'
somebody
ire.
decided to get
And you
on
cannot
the
fill
Gundam
empty
debate by
bellies
saying
with that.
people
Do
with
you
no
hear?
job and no life telling you the franchise with 5 decades worth of anime is not difficult to get into.
That's enough. Both of you.
You know, a lot of people come home from their job and then they watch TV.
Yeah. Oh, what's this show?
You're ready to talk.
No, I'm a fan.
It's not hard.
No. I got back into Gundam by randomly finding the first episode of Gundam 00 Season 2 on fucking Sci-Fi when it was airing.
I feel like people think that when there's a big franchise, they need to, like, instantly absorb all of it.
Yeah.
Sid,
If they're like, oh, the Universal Century's got too many Easter eggs. I'm like,
what brings you here?
And
yeah, like,
they're Easter eggs.
and most of those Easter eggs are, I remember that,
The
Mecha.
markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil, I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side.
Okay.
These are cursed skies.
They're
Darkness is enough to drive a man to madness, or an entire city for that matter.
See, it's weird. In the other FF, the purple sky is like an indicator that there's too much light.
Perhaps we can find
Not
a solution
darkness.
to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Meaning Shadowbringers?
Yeah?
It's not purple.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
You're probably thinking of that first starting area having purple, like,
Oh, yeah.
grass and trees.
Yeah, that's purple.
Sorry, Lubor, these people are fucked.
So,
Sky's purple. Can't stop that.
What I saw was a room full of
Alright, we're
people
gonna get
who
a
were
lot of
afraid.
paint and paint the sky
And
blue
we could
again.
reason by the sound of it.
I'm working about how we're gonna get it to stay up there.
That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
my thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
How about I go kill the bandits?
What would Sid be
Seriously,
out
like,
to
all you need to do is just put the show on.
Yeah.
You can watch it at your own pace. That's the fun thing about streaming services and Blu-rays.
Should we do a joke segment in our next podcast where it's just like how to start with Gundam and make it look all real complicated in the thumbnail, and then it's just like you pick one and watch it, moving on.
Precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization...
Really, the only Gundam I would tell people not to start with is Unicorn. And that's only because, like, you know, if you watch Unicorn on your own, you're going to get a pretty good show. If you watch Unicorn having done your homework, it's going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's just, why do people think that way? And I guess they just put too much stock in what some nerd on Twitter will think if they don't know who some dude is.
Yeah.
Like, you start watching 0079, some guy comes in and being like, what do you think about Ko?
Fuck him! Sounds like an asshole who won't eat carrots. Joshua sweats nervously.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most play along.
What he means to say is yes.
What do you think about the Windmill Gundam? And it's just like, this doesn't matter. They may or may not watch G Gundam eventually, but...
Funny stereotype Gundam go wee.
Like, people are so allergic to admitting that they don't know something.
Yeah, it's just like, where do I start with the Marvel movies? I don't know, pick one. You don't have to, like, most of these are not made with you having needed to see the other ones in mind. There's a reason all of, like, the teases for what's coming get, like, shunted off into post-credit sequences.
Like, if you feel like you're not cool enough because you don't know every little thing, that's your own goddamn fault.
Yeah.
But also, that's most people.
I summoned the commander here from Canberra.
Like, didn't it used to be, like, a nerd thing that people make fun of if they knew, like, every little, like, minutia?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his
It's a
salt.
fear of missing out.
Not just from us red
Well,
ones.
people should fucking stop that, then.
Yeah.
There's lots of things you can't experience in this life.
You're not a real Gundam fan unless you've also watched the English dub of the movie trilogy. With Steve Bloom as Char. Or as those movies call him, I'm pretty sure, Sha.
That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the death.
Absolute. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
He talks like this.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Kind of like click my teeth together.
It's like when I tried to, like, get into Batman comics, and I just needed, like, a jumping on point. But then every single reading list I found is like, this is Batman's chronological order.
Oh,
and then you start with year 1, and then you get some fucking random comic from several decades later because someone wrote a side story about Batman's early days.
Yeah.
And then you go to, like, some weird shit where he's, like, helping Ra's al Ghul or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to just get into the Batman experience.
How do I get into Batman? Okay, here's how you do it. Go to Amazon, or Barnes & Noble, or wherever you can buy a book, and you look for Batman Volume 1. Because they'll make a new Batman Volume 1 for every writer who gets their fucking hands on the book. There's like 6 billion different Batman Volume 1s. They're all perfectly fine jumping on points.
This was, like, before they started doing that obsessively, I think.
Yeah.
But it was just like, look, I just need to know what the next story is, because I can't keep track of what was in every, like, issue of Detective Comics or any of the Batman books that were around.
And there were a lot.
Like, just tell me what the next story that came out after year 1 is. No one could tell me.
Yeah, like, if you wanted to know, like, what came out after year 1, you would have to look up the Detective Comic issues that year 1 was, then figure out what, followed them, and then see if those were collected, or if you had to, like, fucking find those individual issues, because not everything was fucking collected.
Mm-hmm. Just fun, good stuff for everyone. Like, in general, chronological order has pissed me off, because it's just like, watch it in the order it came out, dumbass. Like, that's another thing with Gundam, where people think, like, oh, I gotta watch it, like, in this order. It's like, no!
Skip.
They weren't fucking clairvoyant when making Zeta Gundam, like, okay, guys.
In years, they're gonna make a really shittily written OVA to explain the Titans.
Protect my home. I'll do it.
That OVA is gonna look fucking pretty.
Have gone through this charade.
If you're gonna watch Gundam 0083, you are pretty much exclusively watching it for the wow cool robot factor.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. She saw right through it.
For people trying to do Monogatari chronologically, I'm just like, they were written in the order they were for a reason.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know.
And Dalnil gets the worst quests. Is this the quest where we meet the fucking children?
I'm ruined.
Good news.
The children who solve racism.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Time no longer appears. I take it your scouts found the
Not every quest is written equally.
found all of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Alright, yeah, I can
Told
kill
the
him.
bandits mark very well. Rest my mistakes,
That is a...
then I will.
It's just always so baffling to me when I see these people who are like more neurotic than I am about this shit.
Yeah. What? What? Oh.
It's like, I'm someone who wants to try every anime.
He's all yours.
And yet you're sounding crazier than me. Stop it.
Ow. Ow. What the hell? How did he get up there? Torgal, is that you?
Orgo just gets more powerful in the desert somehow.
Yeah.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Anyway.
Anyways, I'm gonna overwhelm them.
Jill, don't get overwhelmed. That's for cutscenes only.
Jesus, Clive.
He doesn't have time for this shit.
Oh, hang on, I gotta kill your friend. Torgal killed your friend.
Alright, anyway.
Where are you? Oh, come on! Let me have that.
Where are all these guys hiding?
Presumably in the desert.
Yes.
This poor guy getting precision dodge fucked because of the other guy attacking him.
Well done,
That's right, I just dodged that air. Did you see they're putting Advent Children in theaters?
Yes.
God, what a dumbass movie. I think they should just make an abridged version that's just the full fights and songs and then none of the other crap.
God, because I'll be the first to admit, I really like those fights. They are fucking cool.
Yeah, it's just I don't give a shit about the rest of the movie.
Like, those fights are quite literally what Square Enix has wanted Final Fantasy to look like for a while. Ow.
I don't care about wannabe Sephiroth douchebags. I don't care about Cloud being sad. I don't care about everyone getting magic cancer. I don't.
Yeah? I just want to see, like, Cloud fight Sephiroth, or, like, other people. Yeah! Anime finish! Cannot wait to get the really fun Bloodhound ability.
Could they have held out?
God, I hope not. These people annoy me.
Fighting.
Damn, Clive.
We should hurry.
stand for truth, justice, and human freedom, except theirs.
I'm just saying, if the Blight has to take anything before we're done.
This place is already a desert. We should do something!
Fight!
Ready? Fuck.
Well.
I owe you an apology. You did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold.
We threw rocks.
We all saved Dalimil.
Neat.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that the plan worked, Sid. Granted, it
You
only
killed a
took
bunch
army
of people and now everyone else is friends.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
As long as we don't have an outbreak
As
of
for you,
racism.
Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Let's go around. Punches him.
Down the rabbit hole. Boom, boom, boom.
Our friends seem to have...
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Not even gonna let Clive finish the thought.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Yes! It's a horse-shaped cloud, George! We saw it before! No, this one's shaped like a cow!
That's the same one! You're just another cloud behind it now. Making it look bigger.
Come again. I may
Big
have more
bunch of
for
ability
you.
points I will need for a later thing. Do you got more hunts for me?
And I had to do Good King Moggle Mog in Theatrhythm. But I completed the quest on the first try, so now I never have to hear it again. Unless it comes up in the dailies thing. Because there's like it randomly selects 5 tracks every day that give you bonus EXP.
Yeah. All our friends thanking you. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Scripting.
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but
You
take
can
my
see the
point.
future?
Now's not the time to second.
When do I get to kiss Jill?
Now's the time.
I need to know.
Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Not as exciting as when Jill was awake.
Yeah.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him.
Yes, I'm the one who had the flashback.
Enough
You don't
to
need to
drive a
explain
man
it to me.
madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed.
Maybe we should chain him up naked. That worked for me.
Both an empire and her
What?
prince lie broken.
Is the game loud enough for people?
What do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another.
Macho Man Randy
In
Savage.
rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Maybe it has to do with my pecs.
That is one of many answers that have...
He wants to suck you up with his tail to become perfect.
I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you...
One Riker,
Clive.
one bridge.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept.
Best
This is
spell
why I
in
struggle
FF6.
And fail to contain him here
And
inside.
the worst in FF2.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Only I have that privilege.
Only I get to sacrifice myself to save me. Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
They want his other eye.
Gav, how did you piss off this many Akashic? I might have cheated at cards. Just once. I didn't like the way they were looking at me.
What's the short of it?
It was only triple triad.
The capital of the free cities
okay
is
then.
under
Nobody knows how to play that game anyways.
monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best.
Should've played
to
Mahjong.
stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Have it carry me over there.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
For the
Look
map,
here.
for the map.
This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Oh my.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Nobody listens to
We're
me,
tying on
and then
such a
you
tight
all die
agreement.
of dysentery.
I would surely have been inclined
Neat.
to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Look,
Thank you.
I didn't get straps for you, so I'm not getting them for him.
That would be weird.
We'll look after him.
And inconsistent.
Jill's just like, oh great, he'll look after Joshua, I'll look after him, Torgal will look after me, Joshua will look after Torgal. Oh god, there's side quests.
No!
Oh god, and new hunts. I got new shit for you, Kupo!
New hunts.
It's a
Old
pack.
hunts.
It'll kick your ass!
I said something unhinged that would be like just enough to be funny, but you talked over it.
Ah, I'm sorry.
It seems the hideaway has lost
Blasted
its
book.
appetite.
Can you Here.
Sure. I did help.
I've
What's
never
his
been one
face?
to play favour. So,
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid.
I'm not the fucking weatherman.
perhaps a visit.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. We'll do thing.
Gross.
Lawsman Harpocrates. The young man did a... That's actually what... Now,
I told you to call me MC Tomes.
All right, yeah, we'll go fetch ingredients. Awkward running speed. Oh Christ.
What am I gonna do?
is everything all right? You seem more...
I think
It's all right.
focus it.
Don't...
All right, look, I'll go help Karen, and failing that, put her into the ground myself.
Ooh, that's all I could ask for.
Then I can run the shop.
I'm smart, me.
I'm smart. SMRT.
Lady Karen.
Terrible. Here's the quest. Whee. If it was one of the quests about characters I cared about, maybe I would like actually let the dialogue play out. But fuck Karen.
Yeah.
She's Karen.
Yeah.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
It was metal as fuck.
We're all gonna die. You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we...
Whoop.
All right. If Eve... This is called the arm.
Oh, we're doing it for all of these. Okay.
Well...
Okay, then put them all together and you have to
here's
I'm glad Sid is doing the important stuff around here.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
Shut up, Malfoy.
You go the other way. You can use this to figure out whose which is. That wasn't a good joke. I'm sorry. I apologize officially for that joke. That was terrible. Never let me live it down. Alright, maybe let me live it down a little bit. Pretty sure there's another fucking quest up here. Oh, who the fuck are you? Oh, sure, yeah, we'll help out Uncle's manservant.
Rutherford.
Even he doesn't know.
Where would he be at Martha's Rest?
Maybe that's where they get the good
Smooth like Butler.
Alright, we're doing that one first. So I gotta like go through and just in case. Oh my god! Down. There we go.
Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Beep,
Seems the
boop,
hideaway
beep,
is lost
boop,
its
beep, boop, beep, boop.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Shut up, the weatherman!
I shall... Sid...
She's working to give them a bit.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Yes, and then he just blasts him with Ramu power.
Ramu! Oh.
You've been banned from everything again.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, Torgal.
Yeah, Torgal. Yeah!
Yeah!
Torgal!
Wow!
Cloak and Dagger. I like those guys.
My favorite Marvel B tier
It's like a
heroes.
dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
They murder the fuck out of drug dealers and don't afraid of anything.
In danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Kandor was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Okay, but can I do side quests now, or... Okay. Alright, Joshua, I know that's really important. I gotta
It
go
was
to
really
Marcus
important that you saw that cutscene and nothing else. Like, that makes me wonder, like, why they even bother putting that bit in.
Yeah.
I guess because you picked up Joshua, they needed to establish that?
Yeah, he is in the party now. He is doing stuff.
He's going the distance.
He's got the eye of the phoenix.
My lord, Marcus. It is.
We're helping him with a merchant deal, I think.
Okay.
To Dalamel! Glad we met him at Martha's Rest.
I love that they all stopped on the stairs there. That's great.
Wait, why are we going down the stairs? We can teleport. We're here.
It's not going to be easy finding one.
We're
man in
here!
the entire Republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to
Keep
find
making
these.
Xenoblade references. We're gonna have to end up playing that, which would be bad.
God, no, we're not. I like Xenoblade 1 and 2. Good games. We are never gonna fucking stream those.
Is there a mode that just turns off most of the fights?
Easy mode, like, trivializes shit.
Clive, listen!
No.
I feel in that game it's kind of warranted.
Yeah, because some of those fights just fucking suck. Like, genuinely, some of those fights are just like, oh, we don't feel like letting you win this time. Fuck you.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's just like, oh wow, what a big open environment for me to explore. Why is the love lady monster coming at me? Oh, I'm dead. And it's right in the way of the side quest I'm trying to do.
The purple's getting brighter!
And the side quest is the best way to get experience points to get stronger to continue the main story. Neat.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you. Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'm trying to rob
deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you...
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat. To me, Flame!
What's this? Fascism eating itself? That guy just like trying and failing to hit Jill, who is just calmly walking around.
Positioning!
Whee!
Hooray!
Cat's quiet.
Yeah. How is your weekend going so far? Are you having a good time? What's up with you? Wee. Oh, people are having a good time. There's enough shit happening. They deserve some good stuff.
Yeah. Arlena's just doing chores.
Ah. Yeah, chores were incidentally how I got to watch like a lot of Hololivers play this game. Is just like, I'm doing the dishes. Click.
Eve's making a snack.
Ooh.
Iris's weekend has been fine, but going too fast. Don't I know what that's like? That's just been every weekend for a while now.
That's a big problem with January in particular if you're coming off of like holidays.
That makes sense.
Because then, like, where I work, we immediately got Martin Luther King Jr. Day off.
Oh, now we can pretend this didn't happen.
Come on, come on. No,
Speed!
Get fucked! Oh, whoops. I don't want to do that. Oh, well. Okay, who's the fucking medic? Who do I kill first? You. You, good sir.
God!
Fuck you!
Damn! No chill, Clive.
That's right, that's me, no chill Clive.
Also known as Diggy.
Also known as Sid.
Running that into the ground.
Also known as Lord Underhill.
What?
Yeah, he calls himself that earlier in the game with Jill.
I don't remember that at all. When does that happen?
Oh no, that might have been dialogue in the side quest I skipped through where we're talking to like the people in the town here. Because I think there's a bit where he's just like, I'm Lord Underhill. And Jill just looks at him like, Underhill?
I'm Lord Underwear. I sell briefs, I sell boxers.
I'm Baron Under Armor. Whoop. So basically Karen shows up and that's the guy responsible for her having a fake eye, so she takes out one of his eyes. And then it's basically like, don't let me fucking catch you here again, you son of a bitch. I don't know. We'll do
Man, all this talk of snacks is making me hungry.
Yeah, right? Shit here. I'm gonna see if we can make it to like 3 and then have a quick little snack break.
Yeah.
There we go.
Snacku breaku.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Something tells me he might be within 60 yards. Why are you hopping at me?
Go hop at your dog.
Oh, they're big.
Just couldn't resist, could they?
He's already stabbing that dude.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Oh shit, the pretty boy fucks!
Clive's very handsome. I wouldn't really call him pretty boy. Maybe you talk to Joshua.
Yeah.
spring heel jock. Wasn't Spring Heel Jack a dude that would like jump off of roofs to scare the shit out of nobles? If this guy was jumping off a roof, I think he'd crater. It feels like another Cody Fox decision. Where's the dynamite?
Anime finish!
In place.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Thank you, good sir.
This looks to be all of them.
Oh no, it looks like I need to go refill our water.
Oh no, how terrible. Have fun with that, honey.
That is cold.
Haha, now it's my stream. Ha ha ha.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Ghosts? Beep, beep,
You
beep,
needn't fret.
beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I think, you know, some people will say this game has pacing issues, and, you know, that's incredibly fair. Like, this is a slower part of the game, especially with dumping the side quests. Never bothered, like, too much by it, because...
This is not the time for catcall.
Faster!
Eh.
Enough of you, are there?
What am I looking for here?
Pocketus said I should be...
Arrived at a roaster bound.
Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to
like
spot.
that. Not brilliant.
YouTube keeps recommending that clip from Scooby-Doo where there's like a sign written in Scooby speak.
Yeah.
And then Scooby like reads it, but he sounds normal.
Let's get this over with.
And then Shaggy's just like, what?
Yeah! Ah, whatever. Take it. Oh, fuck you!
That's a good noise he did.
Thank you.
Yeah, punch that knee.
I mean, hey, hitting the shin is what killed Dio. Yes, we are saving up all of that AP for something very nice.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. Let's go.
Dismount! Well, Clive, unfortunately these won't work. They seem to have been trampled by a chocobo.
That's everything.
Oh, right, freak accident. No idea how that happened.
You know, the fact that you've got, like, the precise amount of chocobos for all your human party members and then Torgal's just running along just makes me think, like... It just makes me think of Azumanga Daioh, where Chiyo can ride on Tadakichi-san.
It's the FF14 meme you saw, Arlena.
Oh, posted it to Rosie's server. I will look at that then. This isn't the right server.
Nope.
I see you're still here.
Maybe the memes.
The rest
Oh yes, the meme channel that I have muted at all times.
Traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates.
So there's two ladies T-posing and just a whole lot of numbers. Can you explain this one to me, Nothals?
This is might beyond me, actually. My first thought was just like, is one of them using hallowed ground?
Putting it lightly.
To just like no-sell everything?
Crisis. And if we are to free her, we
or maybe this is just what like FF14 looks like to people who don't play it. I actually turned off all of the numbers, except for like mine, because it was becoming like intrusive.
Arlena says as an outsider that's pretty close to how it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I turned off playing FF14. I would recommend past level 50, start turning off party effects. You can set it so, like, you know, beneficial stuff, like if a healer puts down a nice heal bubble you want to stay in, like, that will still be visible. But, like, you know, just the random attack like, flashy animations, you won't see, like, the particle
will
effects.
I be cooking up?
Makes things so much easier. I turn them back on when I am going through new content for the first time, which makes certain things fucking wild. I also turned off numbers for like the party's damage. Because I'm just like, I do not need to see how much damage the other people are doing. I barely need to see how much damage I'm doing.
Yeah, I just look at the health bar.
Yeah, I'm like, it's going down, we're doing okay. Things are happening correctly. Neat. Alright.
I really gotta get through the rest of FF14 story.
Dude. I would say it's good, but you know, because you've seen me do it. Alright, anyways, back to here. Back to action.
Like Looney Tunes.
I like that movie, actually. Have it on Blu-ray. Okay. Can I, like... From out of the stone comes ambrosia.
I'm just having weird, like, hyper-focuses lately.
Assuming they would allow it.
Look, for one, right now I'm really about Rayman.
Yeah.
But that's probably mostly because I want to stream it already, and I gotta wait. But also I keep thinking about the Addams Family for some reason, and I don't know where that came from.
Okay, fuck it.
I might want to play the SNES game with that. That's when I remember someone.
Yeah. There we go.
You got 3 desert roses from that hunk of rock you fought.
Yeah, as you do.
You need to go and find the Rayman Goku movies? What are you talking about?
Oh, the European dubs. The ones you showed me.
Oh! I've never before heard someone refer to them as Rayman Goku. He's talking about the big green dub, for the record.
Put that child down!
Let that child alone!
Much like Clive. The legendary space warrior.
It's you, the legendary warrior from space.
I think of space. The legendary warrior of space is what he says.
Fuck these birds. We're done with the random shit.
Torgal, what the fuck? You went off the cliff!
Sausages!
He just fucking went! He just dove!
Sir, you're bleeding on my road.
Can you go help my dog?
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Did they fall off like my dog?
Ether flood.
No, Eve, look, I know perfectly well what you're talking about now, but like... The phrase Rayman Goku threw me for a loop.
There's a village not...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
And your blood.
Thank you.
See the glow? See the glow? Yeah, there.
They
Go.
must not reach. Saber. Forgive me. Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
But your boss was a dick.
You know, he tried to kill my girlfriend once. So I chopped his hands off.
Twice.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
No, we're going from purple to blue!
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
In the chocobo. Oh, come on.
The reason I even, like, figured out that whole big green dove thing is because, like, I vaguely read some of the names of people that were in that before, and, well, one of them did, like, other parts in Rayman, and was also, like, the voice of Glowbox in Rayman 3 before they replaced him with John Leguizamo. Because fuck Rayman 3. But you can still, like, hear the old guy in, like, some of the cutscenes I read. And I was like, wait, I know that name. And I looked it up and it was like, oh yeah, the big green dove. Wait a minute. If he's there, then... And then I found out that Rayman was the voice of Goku in that.
Good one, Clive.
There's also Twinsen from Little Big Adventure. And I'm just like, what other French things are there that this guy just shows up in?
Wants to bet he would have been in, like, Code Lyoko or something.
It's possible. I bet if we look it up, we will find out that that's the case. I'm just gonna look it up.
Ooh, fuck this guy. Oh, he's in fucking Grendizer?
He's in the Grendizer video game. Apparently. Of course he's in a Tintin thing. Wait, that came out? I didn't hear anything about the Tintin game after it got announced.
Someone else.
Ah, Mysterious Cities of Gold, that makes sense.
When your wounds have healed and your...
Of course he's in all these fucking David Cage games, that makes sense too.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Code... Holy
He's everyone in Code Lyoko, apparently. Look at this shit.
Fucking hell.
Like, most of these have to be, like, bit parts,
Okay,
I presume,
hang on,
but,
hang on.
like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. He has played 26 different roles in Code Lyoko.
Okay, but, like, most of them are, like, Security Guard 2 and Doctor 1, so...
Yeah, one of them is a fairly major character, though. Obviously, it's like the first one listed. But...
Yeah.
Alright.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No birds allowed.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Cutscene.
Man, some of these things look like jank as hell. Now I gotta play every game with David Gassman in it. Oh my god, he wasn't Freddy Fish?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote.
Eve says, I hope the VA of that darts game guy from the LBA 2 had a role in the big green dub. I don't think we'll ever find out who that is. There's every chance that it's just also David Gassman putting on a weird voice, though.
Would you care to elaborate?
Code Lyoko doing the Bethesda method of voice acting management.
Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them?
Yes. This game was Electronic Arts.
And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame.
Cats and dogs living together?
Every port in the capital, Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
It's okay, he stubbed his toe. Very messily.
Distinguished members of the council.
Go fuck yourself.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
I'm here for the live drawing session.
Do you not see?
Strip.
The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services.
They're just pressing all of his, like, anger buttons.
Your
They have no
ignorance
idea.
unbecomes
It's great.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Why did you think that would work exactly? Like, you know he's Odin, right?
Well, these are capitalists.
Fair, but...
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still
Strawberry
here,
jam.
somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Eve says it's a shame such a cool primal is bound to such a nihilistic sad boy.
Oh man, she doesn't even know the fucking half of it.
So then, how long has Walud been under Ultima's control?
5 minutes.
How long indeed?
It was a long 5 minutes.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Namekian minutes.
To what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Oh, that's a lamp.
Damn it, Yote, you know better.
She's even more of a tomberry now.
By the flames.
Phoenix
Yes,
Gate.
the flames. I accidentally
Flames
burned
far
half
from
of
now
it.
here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive,
don't I feel like
may
a
I tell
badass?
Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards.
God.
Omielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
as it has ever been my brother's duty, remember?
Yeah, and he failed.
God, Yote is cute.
If that is your wish, your grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
I'll kill a Clive.
You have my
Yote extreme.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your
And then
debt,
she just backflips out of the room.
Jill's just like, this seems oddly familiar. Relatable somehow.
Oh, the purple!
My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing!
Eve says, Clive, if anything happens to him, I'll hold a grudge. And you know what that means.
I don't think she came in with it.
Yeah, she just stole the lamp!
She stole the lamp.
She totally stole the lamp. How rude.
Spoopy cloth.
Spoopy ghost cloth.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
Son of a bitch.
Which is why
Son of a bitch?
Son of a bitch.
Opportunity beckons.
Grandson of a bitch.
Is that blade for hire?
I'm up for killing. Yeah, I'll kill a monster.
Still light out. Why did she need it? It'll be dark later.
You should go now. It'll be dark soon.
She's a lamp collector.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
Yote's gonna start a lamp reviewing YouTube channel like Linkara.
Finally.
What?
There's a joke that he makes that he's just gonna start reviewing lamps.
Climb the stairs and...
You'd better not review a Star Wars lamp or you know what'll happen.
The crazy email guy will bother him again.
Linkara's had some weird person harass him through email for like 5 years now.
And it's like it just keeps going and it's kind of hilarious.
And since blocking him doesn't work, Linkara has just resorted to just publicly making fun of him on Twitter the whole time.
Yep. To the bafflement of everybody. Stones is here, I think? Yes.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
So
Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps you'll invite me around.
Box!
It's been hard to
My
find
box.
He's kicking a box.
Can't blame the beast.
Ow, my foot. Neat.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Elena says it'd be a good subtle joke. Every cutscene throughout the entire game, a character's always taking a lamp in a low-key manner, and by the end there's just a private room with 100+ lamps.
You get to the final boss arena, and that's where they all are.
Fellows are not fish, don't you think?
Well,
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar.
There was this old Neil Cicierega video where it's just like one of his friends gets turned into a dog or something is the plot, and they go through this whole silly, typical like story and to turn him back, and then at the very end, the last shot, they're having like the big like laugh or whatever, and then suddenly it dramatically zooms in on the background where there's just been a man standing in a horse mask, and then it goes back through like every other scene in the video and dramatically zooms in on where there was a guy in a horse mask and you didn't notice.
Guardians of the crystal. I'm pretty.
It's kind of genius. There's a moth joke in there somewhere too. Yeah? Yeah, there is. You could have just written it down.
Me? This? Oh, why would I write it down when I have the internet? The internet.
And that's what's wrong with the youth of today.
The internet can write it down for me. Fucking IGN has to do something to justify its existence. God knows it's not putting out reviews or journalism.
You've been listening to way too much of Neil Ciceraga's music this week. Like Lemon Demon or like his weird mashup albums?
Let's do this and then come back.
I introduced
Careful how you pack that leather.
Knopf to Neil's mashup albums all a while ago.
She did.
I think one of my favorites is like the intro to what is it, 1,000 Miles, and then all of a sudden just Back in Black.
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril.
So you're a
Knight of
shield
the
collector.
Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
I think some of my favorites are like the ones that are just really intricate, like the one where it's just every single song with best in it gets mashed up.
Undying, are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as
I have friends. I'm in the friend zone.
Will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
That just
It is
makes
from
you
the
a beta
darkness
cup.
that we serve.
I was trying not to quote the rest of it.
Now you. Pray accept this token.
Another badge! Woo! Oh, Phoenix Down! It's in the game!
Members of our order will reveal themselves.
It will not raise you from the
If
dead.
there isn't,
No.
Your Grace.
You have a guy for that already, so. Does not work on Aerith.
We'll talk about this later.
You're not allowed to have
Cyril
people.
seemed very. You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
We'll talk about this now. That chocobo just shook its butt at you.
Ready, girl?
Yeah, well,
Man, I really did not remember there was this much shit before Odin.
I know, right?
Like, when you were talking about how long you thought the game would take, I was just like, "Ah, that can't be right, right?
Orcs.
I'm sure it'll be faster on a repeat playthrough, and then... No.
Orcs from Auckland.
This might take a while.
I will kill these ones. They have annoyed me.
It's over.
I helped!
Come on.
There were 20 more you didn't see! I killed all of them!
Clive. Smoke.
No, no thanks, I don't.
Smoke this fire.
Clive, smoke. Oh, no thanks, I don't. No, Clive, the city! Oh.
I can't smoke a whole city. I don't know where it's been.
I'm not Sid.
No, he blows a whole city. Imagine he goes, "It's over," and the game closes.
Holding their own then.
That seems like one of those like troll hacks someone would make, like a Sonic, but the rings hurt you or some shit.
If there was any trouble.
Someone did that for Rayman 1. Things hurt you, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
Okay.
Like, for anyone who has never played Rayman 1, it is one of the most stupidly balls-hard games. That's the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Bach lad? That Bach, he's such a lad.
West there. Alright, gonna go here. Kill this thing here for that side quest. Should we take a break and then come back, knock out the other side quests, and do the big city fights after a break?
How long do you think the side quests will take?
I mean, if I give them as much respect as I have in, like, 20 minutes tops.
We could go a little longer and just knock that out before the city stuff.
Yeah, because
then we can start the second part with something a little more exciting.
Yeah. Fuck is a Helldiver? Not finding you.
Eve is bringing up Frogger the Great Quest.
Ugh. What the fuck? Just random Republican War Panthers. Can't believe the War Panthers ate my face. Wild Nax.
Look, people compare Frogger the Great Quest to Rayman.
And that Rayman's awesome.
Not the other way around, though. That's a bit like being like, what's a good comparison?
To Rayman?
No, what's like a really shitty ripoff of something that's good?
Star Wars and Star Crash?
Sure.
You know, like, to be fair to Star Crash, it put its female lead in a bikini way ahead of Star Wars. Alright, boss, I'm on my union break. You got this one.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Yeah, it's just really weird that Ambrosia doesn't, like, just join you and fight.
Yeah.
I mean, they already had Chocobo helps you fight in FF14.
Yeah.
And they tell us that this one's badass! Bring back the five-man party.
Yeah.
Oh. Another FF4 reference. Here's Clive, his two pets, and two humans that happen to be whoever is in the story at the moment.
Yeah. Laser beam! And kills big icicles hanging in the air.
Yeah. You have to make sure you saw.
He's very considerate like that.
You'll be like, you were watching, weren't you? But she'll do it internally. Woof. Those random Torgle bark just comes there.
Zorg knows the hardness of Rayman 1.
It's just kind of insane that, like, I liked Rayman enough as a kid that when Rayman 2 came out, I was like, oh man, I gotta have that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Rayman 1 is just so hard. Like, I imagine it's because, like, when I was a kid, I wasn't really just like, oh, I'm gonna, like, make a big deal out of beating this. It was more just like, yeah, this is like a charming, fun thing, and I don't have to get out of the first world to have fun. I had one of the I still have it actually. One of the Rayman edutainment ones, where it's like it's the Rayman 1 engine, but then it's just like, solve this math problem, and then you gotta, like, look at the path that has the right answer written on it.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, it just so happens that...
And what tell him?
Why you're feeling...
I'm listening.
Okay, yep.
Well, as I'm sure you're
All
aware,
right, yep.
Randalar has been particular. None
That's
remain
great.
free for long. But
Okay.
the army too
Yeah.
is...
And you've been looking to buy.
Precisely.
So where does my skill with a blade?
Though we may have the funds to buy, so we've been certain...
Okay.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna clear out a
could I
place where they can
refuse?
put bearers to live.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Who are we clearing out?
Monsters.
Oh, okay. That's
Racists.
Otherwise, this would be,
problematic?
Yeah. It's like, oh no, I tried too hard to be woke and I came back out the other side.
I have to tell them why harem outfits are bad.
What am I, a Twitter user?
Draco's deep.
Alright.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, dynamic bird. Oh,
and then it forces you to crash.
Will be again.
Oh my god, I can't wait for someone to find like a gap in things like that so they can like speed run the game by like keeping ambrosia or something. Well, this is already one of the shorter Final Fantasies, so I feel like speedruns could be pretty awesome. Whenever they do one of those like big speedrunning charity events,
fuck this.
Like there's always like a Final Fantasy block, and it's always like still like the longest thing in there. It's like, okay, these are not like the most speedrunnable games. They're just inherently long, but also it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah. New enemies.
New attitude.
Beep 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 sheep.
Man, there should have been a sheep ally in this game.
Yeah. I am not gonna keep Mega Player.
You're not gonna go for 1,000 oops? I mean, 1,000 milfs? I mean, 1,000 oops?
Just pissing me off! Big hands. Door!
Eve is questioning your use of resources.
I think that's the last of them.
My resource usage is perfect.
Like, remember, every time Clive uses magic, he literally dies a little inside.
No, my build is min-maxed perfectly. He will live forever.
That's how that works.
There we go, yep.
I have maximized living and minimized dying.
That feels like a Scott the Wasp joke.
I just got back from...
Whee! Hooray! We've cleared out a village, so we can put bearers to live there. She's engaging in the slave trade! For what ends, stupid YouTube people?
I feel like that's Scott the Waz. Like, it would be something where he's like, alright, I just don't have enough time to play all these games, so I've maximized the amount of game time and minimized my... God damn it, I have scoliosis.
Shouldn't we be going into Canver? Yeah, but Martha needs us. Shouldn't you be going into Canver?
Clive, just the man I was hoping to see.
You should be in Canver.
Remember how some of Sir Wick... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Now, I don't mind having a few, but we ain't got no... I'd build him a new... But where would I? Which leaves...
I see.
And it isn't just that. There's been more, but there's... And...
Yep.
It's no burden.
It's okay.
Thank you.
I'll thin out the herd.
So...
Well...
Yep.
Alright. Go to East Pool, kill things. I'm good at this.
I thought everything in East Pool was already dead.
Well, I think now there's like Akashic or some shit.
God damn it.
Fucking Ultima.
Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Alright, we're gonna go to East Pool and kill the Akashic shit.
Freaking Akashic Records of bastard magic instructor. Keeps invading all the places.
It's not nearly self-aware enough to be popular.
This is why we need to get rid of all these shitty light novels. They're literally displacing people.
I read a bad light novel and it sent me through time. New light novel coming this fall.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
Me the hell I am.
You will leave this place.
There we go.
You'll face the consequences.
Too late. I have elected to give you the consequences.
Leave this place are facing consequences. I will now demonstrate the consequences.
That then.
Oops.
What?
Or maybe not.
What?
What did you do to my children?
I adopted them, you son of a bitch!
I'll never forgive you!
You'll pay!
Oh. 2 scoops.
Cow. Fuck it.
Well done.
You know what? You can go ahead and eat me!
I'll give you indigestion! Is that all you've got? Ow! Oh, wrong voice.
I'm the cream of the crop!
Yeah!
How did you bind and pull a blob, but there's nothing to seize onto? It's very dense.
Anime enough, finish. Whoa. Woo! Good work, Torgal.
That was weird. And he's just there. Okay.
That was weird, sir. Wade's just like, I agree, very weird. How do you think it tastes?
Wade, you were the blob the whole time.
Well, sir, it is Halloween.
Nobody beats the blob.
Ah, that's... Sir, if it... No.
Huzzah.
Yay!
Alright, and then we got one over here.
Is all this necessary?
Some of these will unlock, like, quests towards the end that actually, like, resolve stuff.
Ah, yes, those are important.
Yeah.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Are we actually potentially wrapping up guys quest right here?
You know what you have to do.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell.
It's my last.
Time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before
forever
we
hold
part,
our
I
peace.
want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment.
Now get out.
And I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
Yes.
It is the one I found.
Don't get all high and
And it
mighty
is
with
all
me
that
now,
I've lived for
Clive.
Since that day.
But what of Lostwing?
Just looks Clive in the eye.
Everything he's
Clive.
built.
I built
The
Lostwing to
fuck?
achieve this aim.
Hypocrite
As it is done,
much?
The village will have served its purpose. My
You
comrades
only
and I are
destroyed
sure
half of
that
Valisthea
we shall
fighting
fight to the
Kupka.
last, come what
You
may.
fuck.
But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse.
You know,
I would
pussies.
place
Fish.
Lostwing in their hands if I thought it would
Well,
do them
most
any
fish,
good.
anyway.
But a village home only to the frail and the infirm
Trees,
is
they
not
can't
likely
fight.
to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn.
Understood.
Then the last, and may.
I'll need a lot of chocobos for this.
Easier. Ambrosia will carry all of you one at a time.
Eve says she'll actually kinda miss this smarmy prick.
Yeah, I mean, his whole thing is just like, I became a smarmy prick because there was a corrupt chief of justice who killed my whole family and the court system didn't work, so I'm gonna murder the shit out of him. And I'm like, bitchin'!
Arlena asks, who's Grieger? I hope he's a good guy. He's fake.
Yeah, Grieger is the, the primary, like, religious figure. God, basically.
Everyone. You can no longer guarantee.
Sid, none of us.
I can no longer guarantee your protection, so I'm going to kill you all.
You lot!
They've gone.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the justice. It ain't just the Black Shields, but they don't stand it. They're all gonna.
Sid, we can't.
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way from.
Here's the easiest, I think.
Time for me to do all the work again.
I need to time my entrance to be a big damn hero.
Hero?
What is this thing?
Have care.
Squid!
Oh, you're not like a named enemy, fuck you.
He had a name.
Well, it's not a hunt. Don't you just hate it when you have raptors in your medieval fantasy?
What's wrong with chocobos?
Fucking hairless chocobos.
Clive, look.
Don't tell me we're too late.
Okay, I won't.
I wanted to kill Quentin myself.
Quentin, are you all right?
Surprisingly.
No. But I am alive.
I brought my anti-sword apron.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Press F to pay respects.
You can't run from me, bitch!
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you.
So less than
their sacrifice.
Elena says, back before I knew anything about FF, I thought a chocobo was a chocolate treat in the shape of a yellow bird.
Come on then.
I love it.
That is no mere guard dog.
No.
Oh.
Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Yeah! You're not getting a tummy rub. You are not a good boy. Ooh. Fuck that, whatever. Neck. There we go. Nice combo attack with Josh.
Yeah, you just drained the fuck out of myself. That's crazy.
We are a little high level because I've been doing all of the shit. Hooray!
If only we'd arrived earlier.
I could have killed more. Very trouble. Yeah, tropes are good. They're tools. It's all about execution.
They're tools, like this guy.
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice?
I mean, the dick is dead.
My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
I don't care about these other fucks.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
Well, get a bucket out.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still
Good
people
thing you
in there?
evacuated, huh?
Yeah.
Don't be a fool.
Damn it.
It's not going to last long in there.
Then we'll finish this quickly.
Undodged.
Oh, he's over there.
It's over.
Dynamic jumping. Hello.
Got the devil gene.
Hooray! You are the weakest one. Goodbye. Hooray! They're dead! Yay!
If you were dominance, which icons do you think you'd be the dominance of?
I need to find Quentin.
I'd be Bahamut, do you think?
Quentin! Look
Sure.
at me!
Feels disingenuous to immediately go for the big guns, but...
I'm going to get you out of here.
Yeah. You play a paladin in FF14, so... I feel like Noth would be Bahamut, yeah. Yeah! Eve agrees, so it's canon. Oh, did you fill my water?
Yeah, of course I fill it. I went downstairs to fill our water.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
Lost wing is wing
I
lost.
see. Then all is at an end. A strange way
Rosie
to
though,
achieve one's
so I
life's
can pick
ambition.
like any like Esper or whatever, right?
No,
Yeah, sure.
Terra.
Save your strength.
Why?
How very cheeky.
Yeah.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
Okay, but other than Terra...
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about?
Well, I don't like the cat summon.
Yeah.
Don't try telling me you're only free to
Could
so
you be
you can
Shiva?
get revenge. We're more
Maybe.
than that to you, and we all
I'm not
know
really
it.
big on like ice powers.
I thought you weren't coming back.
I'm usually about lightning, but I don't like Ramu because he's literally just a big old man.
About
There's got to
Quetzalcoatl.
be a reason for that.
I guess he's a whatever he
Just go
is.
back to how it was.
Is it in Dragon Maid
You know,
Lucoa, Quetzalcoatl?
You looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin.
I guess.
We believed that you were the
Hit by a
right man to
random
lead us,
shot.
and we still do.
And that's how the FF15 crossover starts.
But it seems your people are.
Noctis runs Quentin down with the regalia. Oh shit!
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl is a
comrades who
serpent
went
from
with you,
Aztec
they
myth.
felt
Yeah,
the
and
same.
Bahamut's a fish, and yet here we are.
Yeah.
It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
What a heartwarming resolution to one man's tale of lifelong pursuit of murder.
It was a good murder.
Fresh start.
I mean, look at how much blood is on
Life
him. He had
ends.
fun.
And another begins.
Sometimes you just gotta do a little murder. It's good for the soul.
We could build towns. A nation.
We can call it Foundwing.
He achieves his lifelong goal of vengeance and immediately decides, I'm going to spend the rest of my life playing Civilization.
Quentin will suffice.
I think I'll call myself
We are
Gandhi.
family.
Alright, time to learn how to split the atom.
Quentin's real treasure was the friends he made along the way.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your effort.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best.
He's also a dopey,
And I
busty
have
dragon with a
feeling, if you
Shota
don't mind,
complex
I
and
look forward
dragon
to
maid anime. Truly a creature of multitudes.
I mean, you know, if you take Quetzalcoatl as your icon, but you turn into Lucoa, you get huge boobs out of it.
That's true. But consider this. Doom Train.
seems like a good place to take a break, because we got a big story sequence coming up. So, yeah, should we?
Yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. To think about how rosies are cool.
Yes. Very cool. Very cool.